Have you ever wondered why people live where they do, or why some places feel so crowded while others are practically empty? Well, that's where population geography comes in. I'm here to break down the big ideas behind how and why people move, and what that means for our world. Let's start with the basics. Population geography is all about studying where people live, how many there are, and why they settle in certain spots. Two main ideas to know: distribution and density. Distribution is just a fancy way of saying, hey, where are people spread out? Some places, think coasts and river valleys, are packed. Other spots like deserts or mountains, not so much. Density, on the other hand, is about how many people fit into a specific area. Imagine Manhattan. Thousands of people per square mile, apartments stacked on apartments. Now picture rural Alaska, maybe one person every few miles. That's density in action. So why does any of this matter? Understanding where people live helps cities and countries plan for the future. If you know a city's growing fast, you can build more schools, hospitals, and roads. If a country's population is shrinking, leaders might need to rethink how they use resources like water and energy. Population trends also shape culture. Crowded places develop unique ways of living, while small communities often have traditions tied to their land. But here's the thing, population isn't fixed, it changes over time. Geographers use something called the demographic transition model to track those changes. At first, birth and death rates are both high, so population grows slowly. As countries develop, better healthcare drops the death rate, but birth rates stay high for a bit. Boom, population explodes. Eventually, both rates drop and things level out again. Most developed countries like the US and Japan have low birth and death rates now. Many developing countries are still growing quickly. Now let's talk about migration. When people move from one place to another, it's not just about crossing borders. Even moving across town is migration. If you move into a place, that's immigration. If you leave, that's emigration. But why do people move? Geographers talk about push and pull factors. Push factors are things that drive you away, like natural disasters, war, or a lack of jobs. Pull factors are what attract you somewhere new: better schools, more jobs, or being closer to family. In today's world, migration happens for all sorts of reasons. Some old, like looking for work, and some new, like escaping climate change. Tech jobs might pull you to Seattle. Rising sea levels might push you out of a coastal town. Migration brings challenges, sure, but it also brings new ideas, cultures, and opportunities. Here's a myth I hear all the time: Earth is overpopulated everywhere. Not true. Some places are growing fast, others are shrinking. Another misconception: that migration is always permanent. Lots of people move temporarily for work or school, then go back home. So, understanding population and migration isn't just about numbers, it's about the story of people, communities, and the future we're building together. Next time you look around your town, just remember, every person, every movement is part of a much bigger picture.